Hey folks, Keric here and welcome back to part 30 in this Primal walkthrough on PS2. Yeah, 30. Still, good news is I've been through the footage and will not reach 40. It's always a bit scary whenever stuff reaches the number 40. It's a big number. Anyway, now that the switches are done, we can make our way back to the main chamber. And hopefully this time the bridge will actually be in place. Hello, little man. Now that whip's doing nothing, we'll have to change. I love doing this much damage. Even basic attacks just bloody destroy them. So much more fun. Only Djinn had been the first aspect. Anyway, quick top up there, and we'll move along. And once we're back outside, we'll need to have Scree drop his rope, which we can then of course climb down. Again with the grunting. She grunts an awful lot. There we go. And once we're down, switch to Scree. Take him over to the wall. And we may as well bring him down as well. If he at any point would grab the wall. There we go. And down he goes. Well, if we can find a flat bit of ground to stand on. Okay. Right, so now that's done. Switch back to Djinn. Move to the centre. And we should have a lovely new bridge to cross. Which, since we've now come to it, we will cross. As you can tell, there's an energy fountain here. If you need it, feel free. You probably won't, in all honesty. There hasn't really been anything that's taken a lot of energy off us.
No.
Yep, no need to top up. Fine. Climb down these ledges. Make our way a little bit deeper into the heart of the volcano. Doesn't sound like a very good idea to me, but I don't think we have any choice. Sometimes hard to find a sweet spot on these. There we go. God, there's an entrance, fair enough. Yes, folks, make your way into the entrance. Just behind you, don't spend time wandering around the ledges looking for a way down. And here in the Royal Chambers there are two entrances. The one on the right is one of those rolling fire, oil type things, which we'll ignore for now. We just need to switch to Scree and light the two sconces either side of the stairs. Which will open up the big door for us. There we go. Lots of fire and down it goes. Okay, and there we have a Djinn. Not really going to be too much problem. Just be aware there is a flipping grenade launcher Djinn behind him, way off in the distance. So moving around is probably the best solution. I unfortunately don't twig to it till a hell of a lot later. I didn't expect it to take so long to kill the poor guy.
It's a bit dark in there.
Not for much longer. Alright, make your way up the stairs and kill this friggin' bomb if you can get. These range guys are a bit of a pain. Can quite happily take a lot of energy off you in a very short space of time. Have a quick top up. And since there's an energy fountain nearby, we'll make use of that. Let's see what's on the other side. Nothing? Oh well. So yeah, that's more of a restock room than anything else. Oh shit, where'd you come from? Oh well, easy enough to deal with. I have no idea where they came from. You'd have thought they'd have appeared and kind of tried to hold you back from getting to the grenade launcher guy. And as you'll have seen during the fight, there is another chest off to the right, which contains our next tarot card, which is the Hierophant, and represents Lewis in game. Once you have that, quite happily make your way out. Down the stairs and back around to the oil flow thing. Of course you'll want to switch to Wraith for this, which we'll do. Same rules as last time. Just because the door's a little bit bigger than last time doesn't really make much difference. Oh, no. Somehow it managed to catch me in the back. Okay, anyway, once you're through, turn this off. And we can get Scree through. Also worth switching back to Djinn since there's probably going to be more fights up ahead. Right, now as we make our way into this area, there will be a huge fight. It's basically salamanders, so don't worry about it. Really nothing there that's going to cause you any problems. Just a case of taking them down as quickly as you can. There should be no problem whatsoever. Just hit them with whatever your preferred method is. Big swords, small swords. I tend to prefer the little ones actually because they stop the salamanders from actually attacking you. Tiny little knockbacks you get. Come here, you roary little git. Right. Down they go. There will be quite a few waves here. And out they come. Easy enough to take down the few remaining stragglers. And yet another wave comes out to greet us. Oh yeah, they're persistent if nothing else. Must have caught me unawares. Oh well, easy enough. And once you're done, there should be a cutscene. Go enjoy it.
Enough! You have proved yourself a savage and brutal fighter hybrid. I am glad you are fighting for me rather than against, as was this fool's intention.
What's that supposed to mean?
Silence! The hybrid is mine now. This one still lives, hybrid. Cast him into the pit.
Which just shows how little you know her. Jen? What are you doing?
Out of the way.
Jen, look at me. What have you done to her?
The gift I bestowed binds her to me. She no longer knows you.
No!
I wouldn't stand quite so close, Scree.
The king will hear of this. And he'll hear of your scheming. The way you tried to enlist us in some plot to overthrow him.
The king? You fool! I am the king. I am Iblis.
No!
Oh, poor Scree. I must say he's pretty resilient for a little rock creature, for a little rock statue. Okay. Just make your way down the steps and pretty much just go around the edges looking for a light source. As you can see, there's one off in the distance. And once we get there, we'll be able to possess the statue and open the door. Just make sure you don't stand on that circle. There we go. Have it spit in there, and then the door opens. Good stuff. Now, dispossess the statue, go through the door. Pretty obvious, really. And we'll make our way into the next area. Alright, as you can see, there are two pressure plates here. As you stand on one, it'll open a doorway up above. One for each side, and there is a statue pedestal type thing in the middle, which you can use to hold down the buttons. I wasn't quite sure which one was actually the correct one to use at this point. I think this might be the wrong one. And I was thinking that it might open the opposite side, but obviously it flaming doesn't. The main reason for thinking that was because whenever the cutscene showed you standing on the switch and the door opening, it didn't actually show you standing on the switch, if that makes sense. But that's just the cutscene, it didn't show either side, so it was slightly confusing. I did take it to mean that it meant the opposite side. Obviously I was completely wrong in talking out my arse, so ignore me. It's the same side. Up we go. And nice though it is, this is actually the wrong side. We're going to have to go to the other side to get some source of light, but while we're here, there is a lodestone in one of these chests which we'll want to pick up. There we go. And I'm going to cut back to the main room, where we can grab this and put it on the other side, which is the correct side. That's the left hand side as you come into the room. It's a bit more like it. Make our way up the side. And we should be able to take care of all these dark sodden rooms now. As you can see way off in the distance. Oh, lodestone, grab that on the way past. As you can see off in the distance, there's a torch. And once we pick it up, the heat from it will set off all the lighting effects again. So we'll finally be able to bloody see. There we go. And all of the lights in the main room are on. Good stuff. Nothing worse than wandering around in the dark. Right, now we actually have some light, we can switch this over. And in case you're wondering why I don't just open the door, there is no oil in the sconces. That being the point of this whole exercise, really. Right. So here we go. And we can use the torch to light these two. And open the door. And it's just a case of turning this handle. Which will then fill everything up with oil, allowing us to burn it. It does actually look like a door of some kind. I don't think it ever opened though, so completely and utterly ignore it. Can't be that important. No, it's not important. Just in case you're kind of thinking that that stupid laugh meant something, it doesn't. Anyway, back down in the main room. Light up these two, and the door opens. Just be careful of the grenades dropping from the roof in this area. As soon as they've gone off, you've got plenty of time really to run through, so don't worry about it too much. And make sure you grab the lodestone on the way. No big deal, really. Make our way up the stairs and into the next chamber. The oil bathroom. Yeah, obviously the Djinn must bathe in the bloody stuff, which again, in the middle of an active volcano with this amount of fire around is probably not the best idea. Anyway, there are 2 lodestones in this area, one to the right as you walk in, which we're picking up. And if you make your way over to the far left, there we go. Pick up the second one. There are quite a lot of lodestones in the whole Djinn area. Surely because I think there are a few more statues than normal. Anyway, once you're done, move back to where you found the first lodestone and climb up this wall. And once you've gone as far as you can go, make your way around to the left. And onto this little bridge. This whole area is basically a very long corridor that's stretched up and down walls, if that makes sense. There's only one way you can go. You'll be blocked by pillars and stuff on the walls, so really you can't go wrong here. Just make your way through onto the second bridge. And across to the other side again. Grab a lodestone. And I thought I would be able to possess that statue from the middle, but obviously you can't. Not much point looking at the map, really. Here we go. Climb your way around the wall to allow you to get over to the statue eventually. And I thought I'd go the long way around purely to see if there was anything hidden on the other side, which unfortunately there isn't. Anyhow, once you're on this slide, just possess the statue and turn off the flow of oil. There we go. And thankfully the developers here were very kind, so we don't have to go back through the whole wall bridge thing. We can just climb down that hole behind the statue, which is a hell of a lot better. And that's a pretty good point to wrap up for now, I think. I've been Keric the Pally, this has been Primal. You have a good evening now.